Hello, beautiful creators of a new reality. It's Hazel here. It's time for another video about narcissistic healing journey, and I'm just out on my morning walk and I was thinking about the legacy of the narcissist, and I thought I would share a bit about this with you, how I've experienced it and how I've experienced the struggle of the dark legacy versus the light legacy inside that's left from the intoxicity of the narcissistic abuse within us. And the reason why I've started thinking about this is because there is a sentence that's stuck in my head from somebody else's video that I was watching, where they were reading out some messages from people who were struggling with healing from narcissism. And one of them was this woman somewhere in America who was saying she's really struggling to make her life again after narcissistic abuse, and she doesn't know if she can do it. So this is really, I recognize this so much within myself, and I recognize this within others who I've helped and shared on this healing journey. It's this, can I do it? Can I make my life again? So as with everything, I love to think a little bit deeper, get in there, but not only that, but how to transform it and embody it so it actually makes change, empowered change in my life, and also in my work in which I share with other women. So this is about the legacy of the narcissist. So this is how I've been experiencing it, because I'm obviously on my own journey of healing from narcissistic abuse to narcissistic marriages and divorces, and that is enough to make you want to give up. Just give up on life completely, give up on creating your own life afterwards. So the legacy of the narcissist, right? The abuse that you endure goes deep, deep within you. And essentially, and I've said this in some of my other videos, because of their trauma, they are protected from love. Because of whatever has happened to them, they are not able to touch that essence of deep love, that you've got inside of you, because you're an incredible person and you believe in love all through it. That's why you've endured it and you've gone on so long. But sometimes what we're learning now on this healing journey is to recognize that those healthy boundaries within ourselves, those red flags that essentially have been stripped away from us because of our experiences with emotional abuse. So this is part of the legacy that gets left inside our bodies, inside of our nervous system, inside of our memories, inside of the way in which we react to life situations. So I was thinking, right, if the narcissist was, giving me all this abuse, and I was enduring this abuse for many years and wasn't able to get out of it because of the entrapment, the emotional and psychological entrapment, their legacy essentially is that they want love dead, and they want you dead. They don't want you to live. And they suck all the life out of you. They suck all the soul out of you until you're broken and just a shell of who you were or who you could have been, right? And this is why it's so difficult. This is how I was at the end. I realized because in my first marriage I left, and in the second one I stayed. And then I realized recently, when a narcissist ends the relationship, it's because they've broken you. And when I realized this, I was like, oh my God, I really went to the end. I really went to the end to fight for love, and it wasn't enough. He even said, I guess love just wasn't enough. And I was like, stunned, because love is all there is. Love is the foundation of everything in which we build our life from, right? So knowing that abuse essentially is creating this trailblazing legacy of destruction and of destroying love, destroying your soul, and that's what's been happening to you through this abuse, right? And when the relationship is over, that residue still remains. That residue of that abuse, it still remains in the body, in your system, in your life, and there's an incredible process of purification. And what I've been struggling with recently, because I've been like, oh my God, do I have to recreate my life again? And where do I find the strength to do that? And then I feel and I hear all those voices inside of me, which came from the abuser, right? From the narcissist. And now it's transformed into my voices. And that's like, they wanted me to hear those things about, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, why have you wasted time, you're never going to do this, you won't fulfill your goals, you can't, all of this rubbish. And then, they're not in my life anymore, but I'm left with that residue, that toxic legacy within my system. So I've been working on purifying this within myself recently. And then I was thinking, well, okay, this is what I was thinking this morning. If that is their legacy, and I know that those voices inside of me that I'm purifying out, those are the voices of death and destruction, and do not want me to succeed and do not want me to create a beautiful life for myself, those don't belong to me, and they don't belong to you. They do not belong to you. So if you're struggling out there to create a life, know that those voices and that detrimental, you might want to call it like, the inner critic, or like the inner gatekeepers, or whatever it is, right? Know that they were only there to protect you, but now that they can be working against you. And this is what I found, is that to pick yourself up again and to believe in yourself, to believe in your projects, your work, living your soul purpose and bringing your soul alive and your expression. Like, I might seem happy today, I've been on such a journey to get to this point that I've been able to be like this. Oh my God. So we're transforming the legacy, right? Because I believe that everything that happens, there is gold in there. And this is my mission. This is how I've been working with myself, because like all of this happened through lockdown. So I had to process and go through this like in a cabin in the middle of nowhere, like by the woods, on my own. Almost. I had one very special person in my life, but that's another story. Anyway, so turning around the legacy of destruction and death and decay and detriment into your legacy. Reclaim your legacy of your heart, of your soul purpose, of your being. And when you reclaim this power to know that you are choosing for life over death, it brings you so much power, and you start to feel the trickling of life coming back into your neurons, into your system, healing your adrenaline system. And then, it's step by step, by step by step, baby steps to create this legacy again. And this is where you get your power from. It's not just about getting on with it and returning to your job and sorting it out and getting on with this and getting on with life. It's not about that. If you're looking to reclaim the true power and strength within you from having gone through narcissistic abuse, this is a way in which you can let that power emerge from you and come into your life. And this is what I'm doing, and I'm making it touch every single part of my life, because I'm looking to reclaim every single nugget of gold that I can as I'm on this journey, because there's so much abuse that I have endured that has taken me literally to the brink of, first of all, this brink of annihilation, which I spoke about in my other video. And, yes, you can get help around you, the right kind of help. And essentially, I have to ignite that flame again within me. And you can do the same. So know that the legacy of the narcissist wants your soul to be annihilated, wants your love to be annihilated to prove them right. So you turn that around and you prove yourself right, you prove love right within you. And you create your life from whatever glimmer of hope it is that you have within you right now. You create it, you let it move through you, you dance it, you sing it, you write it, you make clothes out of it, you bake a cake from it, like whatever it is that pushes you, you've got to start moving into that place of creation. So you create this new reality for yourself where you become the legacy of your own creation, and you know that you did it because you fought for love all the way, not only through the relationship, but you fought for it at the end and beyond, because you reclaimed it and you turned that legacy of death around into the legacy of life, into the legacy of love that you carry within you. So this is my message today about the legacy of the narcissist, transforming it into the legacy of she or he who stands for and believes in love no matter what. And that's the place in which we create from. So I'm going to continue on my walk today, because part of my legacy of love is to get back in my body, get fit. And I'm on a bit of a mission at the moment to get out and get walking every single day to help move this trauma out of my body and bring myself back to life. So lots of love to you. Bring yourself back to life. Make your legacy an amazing one. And I wish you so much courage and power on your journey. So much love. Oh, by the way, like and subscribe my video, please share. I'm building my channel and I really hope to bring this journey of embodiment as an inspiration for people, because there's so much information out there about narcissistic abuse. I've gone through it. I always profess, go and get as knowledgeable as you can, and then the next step is, how do I embody that? How do I actually transfer that information from the psychologists and the specialists? How do I actually embody that and transfer that into my life? And that's why I'm sharing this journey, because this is a journey of embodiment of your power after abuse. So please like and subscribe. I would love your support, and I would love you to share this. Please give it to anybody who needs it right now to start understanding how to transform their despair into power. And the other thing is I've just opened an Etsy shop as part of my reclamation of my power. I've started putting some things in there that can help women in particular. If you're interested in following your moon cycle, the cycles of your body, and getting deeper into the wisdom of your own body, I've got a digital journal on there that you can download and really help you move through these cycles of change within yourself and within your body. So much love to you, so much power to you. Let's create an incredible legacy of love and have a beautiful day. Bye for now.